Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Today this is not like any of my rant videos or anything like that. Wrestling has lost uh, a legend today and a Hall of Famer, in my opinion. The Macho Man Randy Savage, or the Macho King Randy Savage, has died today in a car accident. From what reports are reporting is that he had a heart attack behind the wheel and a car accident, and he died. This is sad news in the wrestling world and just in wrestling in general. Um, a lot of you know that know me personally, that know me from talking to me about wrestling, know that I've always been a major fan of the Macho Man. I mean, from WWF to WCW, even when he retired, I always loved his promo styles. It was no one else like him that can cut a promo. Even on my PlayStation 3, a lot of my friends could tell you I have Rowdy Piper and I have Randy Savage on my video on my PlayStation, looking at their promos, and I look at their promos over and over again. I just love those two that the way they spit their promos, and you don't really get promos like that anymore. But this is truly a sad day for wrestling. Um, the greatest match, in my opinion, that he ever done would always be in my mind, and will always be one of my top 10 wrestling matches in wrestling history. Will always be him and Ricky Steamboat. The match stole the show, and it was to me the main event at that WrestleMania. Um, for a lot of you guys that know, but we're not going to reflect on it, and that's about him and Vince and the beef that they had in WWE have with him. With what happened today, and putting those differences aside today for the wrestling fan and for the wrestling business, I just don't see why not. He does not deserve to go into the Hall of Fame this year. If you got WWE All Stars, he's in that game. So apparently things was good with them again. And I'm just today I am deeply, as a wrestling fan, saddened by this news. Just because it's sad to hear when anybody dies, especially someone that you looked up to and that you grew up loving and watching them on TV week after week and watching the pay-per-views and just admiring their work. Especially one of the reasons why you're a major fan of them. Also, um, if you could tell on Twitter, which I'm not on Twitter, but they're on sites and they have a lot of people that has their quotations on it about saying their deepest thoughts about Randy Savage, and it's really a good thing. And hopefully they'll bring out more information. Hopefully they'll tell us more about the situation and for the fans, and also hopefully Raw acknowledges it Monday or even SmackDown the night before the taping is in. Put something up real quick, just to let the other fans know that don't know. Even though SmackDown's tape, they can still do the rest in peace thing for Randy Savage. Um, just like I said, a lot of fans, if you don't know about Randy Savage, go on YouTube. There's plenty of videos of him. I'm sure you can also find the match that I'm talking about, the Ricky Steamboat and the Ricky Steamboat match and Randy Savage match. Truly, 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 this is a sad day in wrestling, and this is a time for. This is just not a good day in wrestling, I guess. With all the stuff that's going on in wrestling right now, and all the, us dogging wrestling and dogging the promos and how things are, go back and reflect and go look at this man work and look at how the wrestling business was and look at how the wrestling business, in my opinion, should be. When you look at Randy Savage, I think of wrestling. A lot of people say Hulk Hogan, But in my opinion, it's always been Rowdy Piper and Randy Savage. So that's all I really have to say. And also Jake the Snake Roberts. But again, rest in peace, Randy Savage. You will be missed, but not forgotten. This is your boy, the Problem Child, saying peace, one love, and I'm out.